city where dreams come alive. BWatts on the mic with that fire in his eyes. From the court to the field, every game, every fight, he's the voice of the struggle under stadium lights. He's seen the highs and the lows, the wins and the pain, every triumph and tear, every loss in the rain. But through it all he stands tall, never backs down, with a heart full of love for this sports loving town. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep. From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in the sacred space. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep.
Who else wants some? They say my D-line didn't exist. Bullshit.
Are you practicing to practice, or you practicing to be great?
Which way am I going?
What's coming? You on the way.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing on this Tuesday night? It's Sports Talk with BWatts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts, along with Uncle Steve and J.R. Bots. I'm telling y'all right now, hey, this is one of the hottest shows on YouTube covering Coach Prime and Colorado football team on Tuesday night. You're in the right place. The only thing we ask that you do, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have never subscribed, and hit that notification button. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. And also, if you would like to support and continue to bless the broadcast, do us a favor. Join the membership. Join the membership. Join the membership. We want to thank everybody who already joined the membership. I appreciate each and one of you. You've been a blessing to Sports Talk with BWatts. All right? Hey, got a good show for you once again. Do me a favor once again. Text somebody. Email somebody. Contact somebody and tell them, your coworker, your brother, your sister, your best friend, and tell them, go on YouTube and check out Sports Talk with BWatts tonight. J.R. Box and Uncle Steve. All right. Well, let's do what we do. We got to bring the guys up and let's get into the show. I lost JR. Let's see. There you go. What's going on, family? My dogs, they are in the building. And we once again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in right now. Let me give a shout out to the ones in the chat. And we gonna get this party started. Son of Yahweh, what's going on? Miss Debbie, how you feeling tonight? Kenny Wilson, appreciate you for being a supporter in the membership. Trey, what's up, bro? You all right? My dog, what a name. She got a name. I love CC. Thank you for everything you done did for Sports Talk with BWatts. Everything. I mean, everything. Patrick Williams, once again, appreciate you. Everything you done did, my dog. Appreciate you. Miss Jeanette Fox, how you doing? TM, appreciate you. Everything you done did for Sports Talk with BWatts by being a member. Tim, what's up? Been with me since day one. Elijah Watson, appreciate you for being a supporter and them joining that membership, my brother. Miss Patricia McGee. I love CC saying hello to Unc. X in the cut. What's going on, man? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I love CC saying hello to JR. Old school. Appreciate you, big dog, for rocking with us tonight. We got a good show lined up for you. Val, what's up? How you feeling? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Penton, what's going on? Chantel, you're a new face. You're a new one for me. You're a new one. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Steve Moe, what's going on? How you feeling? Thank you for rocking with us. Mr. Miami, what's going on? How you feeling? Bobby Lewis, new people, new people. Good to know that we got new audience. Born a Diva, a new one, another new one. JR, whenever JR show up, he bring new people with him. He bring these new people with him from Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina. Ronald Benjamin, what's going on? I'm sure Uncle Steve brought you over here. Coach Dre is in the house. I'm gonna have to stop reading out the wire, y'all. Hey, a lot of y'all there. I'll be reading all night. What's going on, A1 Sport? My dog. Don't forget to tune in next Saturday. Backed by popular demand. A1 Sports and Lil Bucket. Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Boy, y'all, everybody say, BWatts, you got to add them boys in there. I said, okay, we'll try to get them back. We'll try to get them back. Mike on the mic. All right, guys. Let's get into it. Want to thank everybody once again. Thank you. I appreciate each and one of you for your response in the chat. Once again, want to thank everybody who tuned in right now. Do us a favor once again. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button as you come in. JR, look like 2 has got a new number, and that number is 12. The Cleveland Browns decided to give Shedeur Sanders, the quarterback, who was drafted in the 5th round as a 144th pick, his minicamp jersey number, and his number 12. I don't think Shedeur, I haven't seen anything what Shedeur done said about it. I don't think he's upset. I think he's still just gonna rock that 12 and make it do what it do. He's grown. He's grown. He's on a mission. He got time to be pedoed on number 2. What's your thought of Cleveland giving Shedeur Sanders the number 12 for the rookie minicamp? Talk to me, my brother.
And let me give you my politically correct response. Hey, man, the number don't make the player make the number, right? That's the most politically correct I could be about it. But the petty side of me is like, dog, what is the organization thinking? But if they're thinking about money, they're like, all right, we have them in 12 during the preseason, and then we'll put them in 2 in the regular season. So if they're thinking about dollars and cents like that, then that's what they're thinking about. Look, he coming in as a 5th round guy. He's a rookie. So you don't get, first choice. It's veterans' preference, right? So veterans get the preference of whatever numbers that are detailed out to the rest of the team. But look, if the Haslam family is anything about money, I would have just put him in 2 off the rip. Be like, hey, let's run it up. Get them get the jersey sales up. He already number 1. They didn't even know what number he was gonna have pre-sale. But now that we know he's 12, there's a lot of things going around as far as 12 times 12 is 144. You flip 12 over, it's 21. Look, Shedeur ain't gonna put out nothing about the number because you said it, BWatts, he grown. He's a professional. He understands what it's about. So he just gonna work. That's all that matters. And then he gonna let the numbers lie where they lie. But that's how I look at it, BWatts. That's about as straight as I can be with it. It's you, Uncle Steve.
we talking about numbers now. We ain't talking about the game. We talking about numbers. We talking about somebody getting a number that they might have, they chose two, they didn't have the option to choose two, but they got 12. At the end of the day, what we need to look at is this here. It's challenges that are going to occur with two, and we all know it. It's a part of the game, baby. The game is the game. You got to understand how they play it. They're playing a game with the young man. Come on, folks. That guy who got that number 2, God bless him. It's a good investment for him. But if it's me, I'm not paying you a nickel. I don't pay people nothing. The only time you're going to get paid is when you produce a service for me. Now, you give me a service or a product, I get it. But I ain't paying you for a number that everybody knows. I'm him when it comes to that number. But the beauty is this here. Shedeur makes the number. That Sanders on the back, that makes the numbers. His game makes a number. He can come in there and put 22 on if he want to. When they watch his game, all they going to say, wow, did you see 22? Did you see 99? Did you see 00? It doesn't make a difference. All I watch when I watch kids play ball, I just watch the one who game speaks louder than a number. I'm like, goodness gracious. He might have 77 on, but his game is bigger than his number. So it's beautiful talking about it and all this stuff, but things work out. Cream rises to the top. It's a good conversation. He gonna keep on being 2, because at the end of the day, when everything is said, it's like a good relationship. It's like a good relationship. Your old lady, your old girlfriend, she coming back home. She knows. Or if it's him, he coming back home because he knows that's me right there. So I just take it that way. 2 is coming home to daddy because it belongs to grown. It belongs to Shedeur. It's coming home, whether it's today, tomorrow, next week, next year. When he decides it's coming home and his game shows everybody in Cleveland he is 2, it'll be a beautiful thing. We'll just laugh and say, boy, he had 12 on for it. It'll be one of those things. What number did Shedeur start in his career? They'll say, what number did he end with? His Hall of Fame. Back to you, BWatts.
Yeah, that's a good take, fellas. Good take, but still he didn't get 2, JR. He didn't get 2. I got to push you a little bit on that, too. He got merchandise as 2. He got sweatshirts as 2. $2. Now he got 21. Was it a power move from the Cleveland Brown organization to test him to see how he would react?
I mean, I'm not in the business.
Well, hold on. Okay. Let me come. Okay, let me come at you like this. I want to start an argument tonight. I got to get my algorithm up.
Let me get my boxing gloves.
Yeah, I can't start with Steve. See, Steve on that Moscato car, he'll come back at me. So check this out, JR. He was 2 all his life. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Can I talk tonight? Steve, he was 2. He was 2 at Jackson State University. He was 2. He was 2 at Colorado. He was 2 when they drafted him. I got a question. JR, make your answer short on this one because I really want to hear Steve on this one. And Steve, you make your answer short too. I know, JR. I'm with you tonight. Y'all hit that like button for me. Hit that like button for me. Check this out, JR. The person that took the number 2, the player, I looked at his stats, my dog. This dude ain't done nothing in 10 years, big dog. 10 years. The last 3 years, I think he only got about 100 yards. And he picked 2. Was it a power move? Was it a money grabbing move? It got to be something behind. Why did the organization let him choose two. Talk to me, JR. I know I throwed a lot of stuff at you, but talk to me. I told you I want to argue tonight. I want to get my algorithm up. Let's go.
Look, what I'll say about the guy that picked number 2, who? I mean, I took a gander and just looked, at his career. Man, his career, his rap sheet of teams that he has played for is longer than the medals I done got in my career. So and I did 20 years. So I don't know what, I don't know. He done bounced around. We talking about, journeyman, chasing the dream, all that good stuff. Hey, salute to the brother. Now, if it was a power move by him, touche, understanding the brand and everything like that and how it works professionally. Like, yeah, you're gonna have to pay a little coin if you want this from a marketing standpoint and things like that. But I'm like Uncle Steve, brother, I ain't paying you a dime. You've been on 10 teams in how many years? You probably ain't gonna end up here in Cleveland. So if anything, I just wait you out, dog. But yeah, I mean, that was interesting for him to pick that number. I'll be interested to know what number he had on the previous team. I'm sure it wasn't 2. But hey, like I said, salute to him. I tip my Astros cap because I done moved on from the Rockets. But yeah, man, golly, BWatts, you trying to start some mess tonight. I'm gonna explain that over to Uncle Steve.
Okay, okay. Let me go at Steve. Steve, I looked at this dude's stats, my brother. Lord have mercy. Gee, y'all gonna make me drink tonight. I looked at his stats. I don't know. Look at him. I got me some Scotty too. Look at him. I don't know what the Cleveland organization is trying to do because I'm not inside the building. I'm not inside their head. Man, you don't get no dude like that, no number 2, when you got a Sanders in the building, when the dog pound is getting ready to go crazy and buy the merch before the season starts. Uncle Steve, look at his stats.
BWatts, you got to ask yourself, if they talking about giving him the keys to the kingdom, you got to test him. You got to test him. And my point is this one here. 2 had something to do with everything, the situation. Everybody had a part to play. Everybody could have cleaned up some stuff. And when that happens, you're going to get tested. So you can't go and say, hey, I'm not this here way and I'm a team player and everything else. Well, we have to try. We have to try it. We have to try it. Okay, let's see if you're not starting how you act. Let's see if you don't get your 2, how you act. Because if you're going to be the face of a program, people need to feel comfortable. Because if you listen to Joe Flacco, man, something I like about old Joe Flacco, that dude says the right things. I listened to him today on an interview. He says the right things. He's a veteran. He understands. He's smooth with his tongue. And he's a great teammate. And you know what I look at this for 2, it's just a challenge. But this is what I'm saying. Y'all do know the person who took that number is a wide receiver. Now, this is what I'm saying. Now I got 2 sides to a BWatts. Let me do the good side first. I got 2 sides.
That don't take long, big dog. Don't take long.
I'm not going to take long. You don't take too long. You pretty short on things too, now, partner. I'm pretty, okay, I'll leave that alone. You pretty short on some things too, but I'll leave that alone. I digress. Okay, with that being said, on the good side, BWatts, is this one here. I'm going to be a teammate. I'm going to make the person look good because I'm the quarterback. I'm the one going to be feeding them. And I'm going to just show him when you do right by your quarterback do right by you. That's the good side. That's our good side. Now, the side to drink a little Moscato, I'm throwing the ball to you straight over the middle, and I'm going to lead you right into that linebacker just to show you a few times. Or that safety, so he can take your head off and let you see what you did ain't cool. You ain't never been number 2. So what we're doing? What we're doing. So I would show you when I drink a little Moscato, I would let that free safety, you trying to make the team. or linebacker, you trying to make the team. I'm going to lead him right across there, and I'm going to look at him the whole way, and I'm going to throw it, and I'm going to gently throw it. I'm going to lob it so they can go in there and they can just touch him up a little bit, reach out and touch somebody, because he had no business getting two. Back to you, BWatts.
That's exactly what I want you to say. Yeah, he had no reason to grab that number. I don't know why JR just went and said it. We wouldn't even have to go to you. He had no reason. If you look at his stats, no reason for getting number 2. And that owner should have called the general manager and tapped him on the shoulder again. Okay, y'all keep testing me now. Yeah, y'all keep testing me. Yeah, you're going to be unemployed. Once again, you're watching Sports Talk. We'll be wise along with Uncle Steve and JR Box. The only thing we ask y'all to do, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button as you come in and join the membership. We want to thank all of you for tuning in tonight. You could be somewhere else, but we appreciate you for rocking with us right now. Well, it's some talk out there still. I was listening to RG3 2 days ago. He did a podcast. He did a show. And he said he believed Shedeur Sanders is being set up. And he gave some reason why. These 3 reasons why that he said. Now, RG3 was a quarterback, former quarterback in the NFL. RG3 said the reason why he thinks Shedeur is being set up is because Shedeur will be running an offense in minicamp with an offensive line that won't be on the roster come the first game of the season. Shedeur Sanders will be throwing to some wide receivers who won't be on the roster the first game of the season. Shedeur Sanders will be handing that ball off to a soon-to-be insurance salesman, Walmart, Uber driver eats, and he thinks I'm just saying, I'm let going you what. Man, we on LinkedIn together. And I saw it when he posted. I said, dog, boy, he went off. He said, Shedeur is being set up as a 5th round draft pick. Said he will not get a chance to throw to the number 1 wide receiver. The offensive line, number 1 offensive line won't block for him. I said, God. So I looked at that thing. I thought about that thing. Could it be true, JR? Could it be true, Uncle Steve? Chat, could it be true?
BWatts, shout out to the Uber drivers, man, the Uber Eats guys. You know, we keep them gainfully employed over here on this side. So shout out to them, man. Little surcharge, be taxing a little bit, but shout out to them, man. Look, RG3 know all about being set up, right? Just quickly about his career, drafted number 1, but then they drafted a quarterback in the 4th round with him. The owner wanted RG3. The coach didn't want RG3. So they drafted another quarterback behind him. A phenomenal rookie year. He get hurt. They rush him back from injury. So he kind of got that insight when it comes to being set up. Professional quarterback, he knows how it goes. He's going to get the reps, this, that, and the third. What I say to 2 or 12 is, look, you playing with some Amazon worker lineman. Ain't no different from Colorado. I mean, outside of Jordan Seaton, ain't no different, dog. So get it done. Hey, I just keep it 100. Ain't no different, dog. So get it done.
I said that yesterday. I thought I was the only one saying that. I said, yeah, he did it at Jackson State. He did it at Colorado. So, hey.
Ain't no different. And that's no disrespect. Like, that's a good job. You taking care of your household, I commend it. I respect it. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. But he he's faced adversity when it has come to the offensive line. Now, receivers, skill position wise, when you get to that level, that's guys that got some talent, things like that. But the most important thing is time on task and repetition. So the reps you get in practice, that's the reps you get in practice. But the reps you get before practice, the reps you get after practice make a big difference. He's not allergic to hard work. We know that. We've seen that in him, flying guys out to Dallas to work on the ranch at his pop's compound, flying them out to Miami, wherever he at, he always getting his work in. So he's not, that's nothing new to him. So what he do with his opportunities, that's what's gonna really count. But look, RG3 know about the setup thing, but like I said, shout out to Uber Eats and Amazon workers, man. Shout out to them for real.
JR, you hit it on that one, but I'm up here in the DMV area, and when you're talking about set up, we had a man that was set up here. His name was Marion Barry, and when he was set up, he said, "B, set me up," with some cocaine in his nose, but that's a different story.
Hey, want to thank Howard Reed for being a new member. Appreciate you for joining the membership. Go ahead, Augustine.
Now, me saying that means this here. Now, he was set up. Now, two is being challenged. It's the difference. Let's go with the difference. Now, we do remember we had a spring game, and we had the spring game. K-Salt went out there with some, he didn't go out there with the first string. But what K-Salt did, K-Salt was the quarterback that moved that second string, that moved them down the field. What you got to show is this. You got to show, regardless of what they give you, you're going to do something with it. And that don't mean that you have to be perfect. All it means is you're running that offense. When they see that offense, they're like, yeah, this might be the third, or that might be the fourth string. But he got them in line. He got them lined up correctly. He got them going in the correct places, and they look like a team. That's what you need to see. They're running it correctly. They're running the route. Two ain't got to do nothing, but hey, two need to just throw the ball to the open person. If that's 2 yards, it's 2 yards. Do not hold the ball because you're not going to have no time. Get rid of the ball. That means that running back should be that checkoff. Don't be going down there trying to make plays because they're going to laugh. Oh, that's what we wanted there. You held on to that ball and this is what we're saying. Sack, no. Get them 2 yards. Get that ball to that running back and keep it moving because what they want to see, the ball moving. So what I want people to do is let's stop with the excuses. They're going to give you challenges. They're going to tell us how many gum balls or how many M&Ms are in this glass, like they did back in the old days for people to vote. We know this. What we got to do, it's a challenge. It's an opportunity. You go out there and do what you're supposed to do. You can't worry about everybody else. You can't worry about people doing the wrong thing. Your job is, I'm going to make sure I help them out and put them where they want to, and we're going to move that ball. And RG3, he was up here too. I remember him. And what people need to remember on that is this here. RG3, he was chumming with the owner. And when you chumming with the owner and you bringing your daddy up and your daddy on the field and having all those VIP things and doing stuff and the players looking like, why are they on this field? What's going on here? And things like that went on up here because Daniel Snyder he loved players. He just wanted to, he wanted to be their homeboy. But what he did, he alienated RG3 with the coach, and it hurt him because the coach is like, I'm tired of this crap. I'm the coach, you're the player, this stuff is not going to happen. But when you got an owner like Cleveland got an owner, when that owner says, this is what you're going to do, we're going to draft him. I don't care if you're a coach or general manager, you know what you're going to do? Yes, sir. That's what we're going to do. Back to you, BWatts.
All right. Want to thank Coach G for the 1999 super chat. He's saying, let's go. Appreciate it. Coach G for supporting Sports Talk. We'll be what? Once again, hit the like button, hit the like button. All right. we're going to one more question about Shedeur, and then we're going to move on. If you was Shedeur, JR, and Uncle Steve, how would you handle this Friday for their first rookie mini camp? They report, I think he's going to report Thursday, and Friday will be the first practice. How will you approach if he listening right now or tune in later on? What will your advice be to Shedeur?
Man, I come in like I'm a rock star, like I own the place. Nah, I'm just BSing, man. Come in ready to work, man, with your lunch pail. Look, Cleveland, one of them lunch pail type cities. Ohio, one of them lunch pail type states, right? Usually a swing state when it comes to voting, things like that. Man, come in
I
with your
told
lunch
y'all he was
pail.
a Republican. I told y'all he was a Republican.
Y'all, BWatts got that new psychedelic microphone, and he acting brand new. Look at it changing colors right now. With the mood.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I love CC membership. Appreciate y'all.
But nah, man, come in with your lunch pail mindset, man. Like I said, he's not allergic to hard work, and he know what hard work is. That's been instilled in him so long that it's just gonna be automatic, man. He's gonna come in ready to work. He's probably already got the playbook. He's probably already going through things and functions to understand, hey, in order to be my best professional, this is what I gotta do. So he gonna come in and he gonna be ready to work. The same two we done seen over well off. He the first one in. He's sitting next to Pat Shermer. He in the front row, ready to learn, ready to understand the briefing and all of that stuff. That's what he's gonna be. So I ain't worried about Shedeur being a professional because he's shown us professionalism throughout his collegiate career. It's to you, Uncle Steve.
But Uncle Steve, you know I got to start another argument. When I started that last argument, it went from 200 to 360 now. But check this out, Uncle Steve. I got a super chat, but I got to get off right quick. So no, it ain't. No, I already did that. But check this out, Uncle Steve. I'm Shedeur Sanders. I'm Shedeur Sanders. I'm Deion Sanders' son. Man, they retired my jersey at Colorado in 2 years. Why I got to come in here and be humble? Man, y'all told me I was a first round draft pick. Y'all told me before the draft went down when nobody talking about them other quarterbacks but me and Cam Ward. So why do I have to humble myself? I've been singing. I've been rapping. I've been wearing my gold chain. Why I got to change now just because I'm coming to the NFL? Talk to me, my dog.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. You got two ways to look at it. Are you coming to be great, or are you coming to show people that I'm gonna do it however I want to do it? You got to realize when I come into your house, BWatts, you got some nice furniture in there, some real nice furniture. If I come in there with muddy shoes, because I always wear muddy shoes, and I put my muddy shoes on your white nice couch, I don't think you're gonna be too happy about that. Now, just take it, these owners own these teams and they got these nice white fields that they got. And their expectation is they want people to work. They want people to come in there and feel like they appreciate what they're doing. But two has this here going for him, BWatts. He can still do everything he's doing, but it's how you do certain things. And this is all advice I would tell to. I'm gonna play my music. I'm gonna play my music. I'm gonna wear my chains. I'm gonna rap and do all of that stuff. But it's a time for all things. When you're coming to work, it ain't a time to be playing your music at the job. You don't do that. When you at the job, I'm paying you to work. I ain't paying you to play your music. And no, I don't know, no. And if somebody in this audience is saying, yeah, you can do okay, I guarantee you when you got a business and you got a little young kid in there playing their music and ain't focusing on hitting that cash register or getting that money in there for you, you're gonna say something. So with that being said, that person can do that, play their music when they off. When they off, go play your music, do your thing, handle your business. That's what two. But for me, BWatts, I look at it a little different for two. Two just needs to come in there and do what two does all the time. The only thing about two is two don't show people all the hard work that he does. He just does it. See, remember when I told you about two going into them schools and stuff? He did that his whole life, but he don't show it. I'll give you another example. Two been doing that hard work, climbing those hills and throwing those balls and doing those, but he don't show it. They were showing the bling. It's cute to do that for your brand. I get it, but you got your brand. Now it's time for your game. So right now, he should be the one. He should be the first one in that building. And I'm glad he drove that truck up there and didn't drive that car he got. Thank God that Rolls Royce. Thank God he drove that Maybach or whatever he got. Thank goodness he rode the truck. That's the best thing he ever did. Drive that truck up there. Don't come in there with don't come in there with that jewelry because they look. You don't need them talking about nothing but your game. He needs to be right beside Musgrave and Musgrave and him. And the next thing you need to do, he's not going to get a lot of reps because he's not. They're testing him on not giving him a lot of reps. After practice, he pull his receivers over, he pull his centers over, and you know what they do? We're running a full practice right then with them because you got people who want to make the team. And because they want to make that team, they're going to be out there with it. That's what I would do. Back to you, BWatts.
Okay, JR, check this out. I'm going to pivot off what Steve said. I know he going to put in the work. We know he going to work. We done saw him work, right? The people who done followed him. Now, the Cleveland organization, I don't believe they know what's coming. I just don't believe they are prepared to know what's coming with Shedeur Sanders. For as the hard work, for as the fan base, I just don't believe right now they know what's coming.
BWatts, I'm like 50-50 on that. So
JR, they do not know what's coming, my dog.
I'm 50-50 on it because from a fan perspective, I can understand the fans not knowing what they're getting in their quarterback because it's a regional thing, right? But Ohio, I mean, it's not too far from Colorado, you know. But professional teams and a state like Ohio, you probably got tons of Ohio State fans when it comes collegiately. And then the dog pound, that's just a dog pound. It's this crazy bunch of fans. So they may not have been tuned in to Colorado football like that. But from an ownership perspective and a coaching staff perspective, they know what they're getting. So don't let all the games that's being played and all of that stuff, they know what they're getting. They've done their homework. Those regional scouts, just like we saw the New York Giants at Colorado several times, you don't think it was Cleveland Brown scouts there all throughout the year? You don't think it was Saints scouts there throughout the year? Like that's what these people get paid to do in these organizations. If you're a scout regionally and you have a high draft pick, they're gonna go to those areas to do their due diligence. They were there for Travis, they were there for Shedeur because they were considered top collegiate talent. You a bottom of the barrel organization. You know you're going to be in the top 10 picking. So you sending your people constantly around to look, to view, to see up close, the work ethic, to talk to the coordinators, to talk to the coaches, all of this stuff. They do that ad nauseum. They pay them people very well to go out and scout. So the organization, I think they know what they got. Now, whether the coaching staff or the GM want to put them in the best position, that remains to be seen. The fans, I understand. It's a regional thing. A lot of Ohio State fans there in the dog pound itself. So I can understand the fans not knowing, but that administration, they know what they got. It's the
All
Uncle
right.
Steve.
All right. Uncle Steve. Let me come at you like this. Okay. Forget what JR just said, right? That's his opinion. Yeah. Steve, you know doggone well a billionaire owner haven't been filing Colorado. Hey, college. Now, he might have been filing Ohio State and his players, but they ain't been filing Colorado like we have. Listen here. The only team that was up there in Colorado every day was the New York Giants. Let's be real about this time. Let's be real about it, Steve. Steve.
Let's say it. Let me put it to you this way,
Cleveland do not know what's going to come their way.
BWatts. Let me put it to you this way. Now, I will agree with you 1,000% on that statement, because just look at the aunties. You ain't seen nothing like that nowhere. Where them aunties, when they come to they little nephews and they boys, they don't play. They will light you up. These people ain't seen nothing yet, because they still shocked about the doggone jersey sales. They still shake. Why is a 5th round pick at all these jerseys? And let's check it out this here way. When was the last time Cleveland was in the news like they are right now? Everywhere you go on the doggone, I ain't just talking about on TV. I'm talking about you can't even click on the doggone YouTube and Cleveland everywhere. So the next thing you have is this. The people who love two are gonna respond to everything. If you attack two, you attacked us all. And when they see 300,000 people, 400,000 people, and they get to 500,000 people lighting you up on YouTube, you know what them people say? Whoa. I didn't mean it like that. What I meant was I was just trying. It's gonna change. And what you also have is this one here. When those people get on those little YouTubes and on the TV, people get to provide their feedback. People get to get in there and get to chatting in there. And when you do that, it's like, wow, them networks understand. Look at the numbers. But let me hit you with this, BWatts. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. Somebody put on there to myself, you never change your swag. No, you don't change your swag, but this is what you do. Me and JR were happened to serve in the military. And when I got out of the military, I saw a difference. I saw people coming to work with beards. I saw people coming to work. I didn't know what they were. You know, all kind of different things, not wearing the uniform correctly. I saw people walking around with the hat in their pockets. I saw people not within weight standards. You know what I'm saying? People thought, oh, let them keep their swag and stuff like that. Then what they realized, they got out of order, and it needs to be a change to get them back to what we need to as far as discipline and order. You can have your swag, but swag has a place. Let's go another place. Let's go to church. You got Reverend BJ Nelson there. With what I've seen, let's go to the church. I see people twerking in the church up there singing. I'm like, where they do that at? Where they do that at? You can have your, bruh, I'm talking about twerking. I'm like, where they do that at? You can have your swag, but it's a place for it. When you come to work, you have a dress code. Most places have a dress code. It ain't wearing a miniskirt so high that you pulling it down every time you walk. It ain't a man coming down there pants so tight he can't. If he bend over, you know, his pants gonna split. It's a place for everything with your swag. But you have to understand, I can still maintain my swag, but also make sure that I'm not putting myself out there and saying, like people who buy a Corvette, red Corvette, and wonder why the police stop them. You're pointing, hey, it's me. It's me. You got your swag, but you can use a little sense to go with your swag. It's a place for everything. But like you said, BWatts, they don't know what's coming, because what's coming is a hurricane, and that hurricane is gonna blow them over. Because what people are gonna do is this one here, BWatts. Those aunties, those uncles, and those fans are gonna say this: we want to see it, because we don't want to go on their lives. We want them to show their practices and stuff because I want to see it. I don't want to see no lie because what they'll do, they'll show one play or two throwing an interception, and but you didn't show nothing of Gabriel. Gabriel throw 3, but we didn't say nothing about that. I want to see the practice because I want to see for myself what they're doing. Back to you, BWatts.
Yeah, appreciate y'all taking on that. Now, I agree with JR saying that the people know what's going on and the regular fan base know what's going on. I'm talking about the people inside the building. A billionaire ain't watching Colorado. He watching his stocks, his oil. He probably don't even know what's going on. They ain't listen. That owner ain't watching Colorado. That owner ain't watching. No, I'm not. No, I just don't believe that owner. No, the fan base.
The billionaire don't have to watch. He pay people to watch. That's what
I understand that. I said, this is what I'm saying. They don't know what been to hit them. Like Colorado didn't know what hit them. They life and they business, what I'm saying, it's finna change. You asked Colorado how they business was before Coach Prime and Shedeur got there, and you asked them how it is now. Hey, yeah, Jackson.
I think he know. I think that's why the owner said, "Hey, y'all better pick that. Y'all better pick them." Somebody that the rich care about rich. They care about more money. Hey, y'all better pick them. I'm making this call. Y'all need to pick them because we can get the report to say when Coach Prime got to the University of Colorado, he infused the community with over $100+ million. Shoot, we can use that around here in this Cleveland Brown organization. So it's a low end investment for me, and I get a high return. Jersey sales, ticket sales, media coverage. That owner think about that stuff. That's what the owner think about. Now his play on the field, owner might not know if he left or right-handed, but he know dollars and cents. And it's easy for him to say, okay, so what was the projection for Colorado? How much money they made? They made that much money? Hey, grab them. I ain't playing with y'all. Grab them.
Okay. Y'all heard JR then. The question is, if he really know, why he wait till the 5th round?
That's
if he know his bottom line. Okay, I'm just trying to tell you.
That's beyond me.
Okay, then. I'm gonna leave it right there. Want to thank A1 Sport for that $1.99. You adjust your swag. He was agreeing with Uncle Steve on that. I want to thank the fellas for chiming in on those subjects so forth. Appreciate everybody with their information. We're finna switch this thing a little bit and talk about the Colorado 2025 football team. All right. We want the chat to participate along with us in this next block of the show. Once again, you're watching Sports Talk with BWatts with Uncle Steve, JR Boxing. We come to you every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Do us a favor by hitting the like button, subscribe to the channel if you never subscribe, and also join the membership. We appreciate it if you do that. Well, the 2025 season, big dog, JR Boxing. Now, I'm sure I'm going to get some emails, text message from JR fans once again, like they always do. Man, y'all leave JR alone. Y'all leave JR alone. We like JR. But JR help make y'all show. Okay. Just know, JR is my dog. I know what button to push on JR. Me and Steve ain't jumping on JR. JR got a AK, whatever the military done got him sitting right beside. You think I will bother him? He got all kind of stuff in the car. He ever get pulled over, he probably go to federal prison. He got so much ammunition in his car. Ain't nobody bothering JR. We know what button to push on JR. We know. I keep trying to tell y'all. Yeah. All right, go to that voting booth if you want to with him. You gonna find out the real JR. He ain't who you thought he was. But check this out, JR. I'm gonna start with you. Let's kick this thing off. This is what we want to talk about right now. We want to switch and talk about this right here. All right, let's play this game. We're finna play this game. JR go first with one receiver. Uncle Steve goes second with his receiver, and I'll go third. Then we'll go around till we get all the 3 wide receivers. Chat, y'all play along with us also, all right? 2025 season. Coach Prime, I'm going to add some more wide receivers also to this team. What I want to know is, what I want you to do is name your top 3 wide receiver right now for Colorado. But you can't pick but one at a time. Start it off, big dog.
Man.
You think too long, you know you're thinking wrong. You better take O, because you know JoJo finna go.
For 22, I gotta be real with it though. All right, yeah. Wake up. That's who I'm picking. Oh, wake up. Sleeping out there in the seat. Look, Coach Swayze had to pop off on him that first day. But O still put it together, man. Through injury, through it all. Y'all saw the last message he put out. He say, "I'm back, baby." He back. So I got to go with my dog O. O, this one for you. If you listening, bro, this one for you, O. You my number 1 guy, O. You my number 1 guy. And look, I'm going to even go out there a little bit further. I'm going to add on to it. Look, O going to have 900 yards receiving this year, BWatts. That's just me, dog.
You might well go for the 1,000.
Nah, because the last time I said 1,000, somebody ended up in the transfer portal, and I think you had something to do with it, BWatts. So I got to sell it short this time because I don't want nothing. Y'all don't know, BWatts be sniping them players. It's BWatts that's putting them in the portal. That guy, Bernard Watts, up there, he put them in the portal. It's to you, Uncle Steve.
He got O Miller. We can't pick O Miller. Miller.
I'm not. I understand the game. I'm going to go with JoJo Williams.
All right, tell me why.
JoJo is proven. I know what I'm going to get each and every week. He's a professional. He's the type of guy that can, when he comes out there, he's going to make spectacular plays. And all I want as a coach is this here. This is what I want as a coach in Phillips. I want to know every week what I'm going to get. I don't want a player that's going to get me 300 yards one game and then give me 20 the next. I don't want that. I know with JoJo, every game I'm going to get 60 to 100 yards every game. So I'm going with JoJo.
Hey, that's a good pick by both of y'all. Give me Cecile Brown. The reason why I want Cecile Brown, because the dude is playing his last year and he got to have a chip on his shoulder and go out there and ball out if he want to make it to the league. He run a 4.340. He's 6'5" and 190 pounds. I'm taking Cecile Brown. He will be, if anybody get 1,000-yard receiving, it's gonna be Cecile Brown. Go ahead with your second pick, my dog.
Appreciate it for picking Sincere. Give me the other Miller. Give me Draylon Miller. Y'all know where Stady from. I don't even need to state it. We already know where Stady from. But you know what? I'm going to say it anyway. He's from Texas. So give me one of them Texas boys. Shout out to Coach Dre. You know where the real baller's at. It's Texas. So give me Draylon Miller. Look, he had an outstanding true freshman year. He was the first guy outside of Shedeur receiving a snap that touched the ball for the Colorado Buffaloes last year. Remember that. He picked it up towards the end of the year, had a great game against Utah. So give me Draylon. Give me little Debo. Draylon Miller. It's you, Uncle Steve.
Well, I'm going to take Harge. The reason I'm going to take Harge is because everywhere you put Harge at on the field, he has produced. They put that young man on the spring game 2 years ago in running back, and he showed out. That's all we talked about was Harge at running back. They put him at cornerback, and he made plays there, DB. They put him at receiver, and all Phillips talks about is every week how he gets better. Every time he gets on the field, he gets better. I want players that every time I can trust and depend on them. I can depend on Harge. I know that he's gonna show up and show out, and he's dependable. That's what I depend on my receivers. So I'm going with Harge with my second one.
Well, y'all made some good pick. All right, on my second pick. But y'all got me in a box. You got me in a box. I got to go with. Boy, y'all made some good picks. You got all the Hearts gone. Omarion Miller gone. JoJo gone. I got Cecile Brown. I need a slot receiver. My slot, I got to go with Cam Michael. Reason I got to go with Cam Michael, he the fastest player on the team. He can get off the line of scrimmage. He can beat press coverage. He can beat man-to-man coverage. And going into his red shirt freshman year, didn't get a chance to play last year. He looking good so far. And he been running with the first team. I got to go with Cam Michael from the state of Georgia. All right, JR got Omarion Miller, Draylon Miller. Uncle Steve got JoJo Williams and Hodge. And I got Cecile Brown and Cam Michael. All right, let's finish it winding out. One more player each, and we'll ask the chat who has the best wide receiver.
Man, see, this one I'm a little stuck at because I don't know if I want the new or the old thing. Man. But look, I'm gonna take the new because I like the new. I like the new. I like the shiny. I like that new. So give me the young man we just got from Florida State, Williams. Give me Williams. Look, I know if you look at the numbers can be deceiving, and you can say, "Oh, well, he was at Florida State and he ain't really do nothing." Man, they ain't had no doggone quarterback. Who they had? DJ, Lulu.
He said DJ Lulu.
However you want to say it. Uwe Ongulale. That's how you say it. So they had that guy. Man, we saw what happened, man. Look, they big arm, but he wasn't accurate. I don't know what was going on at Florida State. But when you watch his tape, he got a different kind of speed. Kind of remind me of like Julio Jones. Now, I ain't saying he Julio. I'm just saying. So give me Williams. So give me 2 Millers and the Williams. Man, that sounds like a Bud Light commercial or something like that. Like some type of beer or something. 2 Millers and a Williams. I'll take that. It's the York State.
Well, it just lets me know that you don't have faith in your Texas boys. But I got faith in Texas. You did all that talk about Texas, but since y'all got y'all butt whooped the other night, you done left Texas alone. But I'm going with Farrakhan. I'm going with the honorable Farrakhan. So what we're going to do with Farrakhan is this one here. What I've seen with Farrakhan, that young man is a professional. He makes plays. He's learning. The coach loves him. I'm going on what the coach says. This is Coach Phillips. Coach Phillips really enjoyed Farrakhan and on how he's going to grow and on how he's maturing. And what I've seen with Farrakhan is this. That light ain't too big for Farrakhan. He's going to come in there and he's making plays. So I'm comfortable with what I have. I know we can move the ball, and I'm very comfortable. So Farrakhan is my third one. I'm going to take that Texas boy because we heard somebody, with them Texas boys. But when it came time for him to make a pick, he went to Coach Drake State. He went to Florida. Man, stop it. Back to you, BWatts.
Yeah, way to get him, Steve. Way to get him. Maybe they can send you the email or the text and leave JR alone. Hey, well, check this out. Every time you go to a replay, you check your replay. Somebody saying something about JR. Man, y'all leave JR. We ain't bothering JR. Look, sometimes he need a whipping. But check this out. I got to go with y'all. How much? Oh, y'all got them all. Y'all got all my boys. But JR really messed me up on William. Okay. I ain't got no choice. I got to go with a Texas boy. Killing me. It's killing me. I got to go with Q Gibson. I ain't got no choice, y'all. I ain't got no choice. So I got Sincere Brown, Cam Michael, and Q Gibson. Another speed slot receiver that I think gonna get some playing time this year. But hey, it is what it is. So he young. I'm sure he still got to get adjusted to the college life, college football, his size. But they gonna have some package for him because hey, I think one of y'all said it last week. This dude was Mr. Texas football, so he got to get on the field some kind of way. You know, I ain't saying he's gonna start, but he got to get on the field some kind of way. And I think I was listening at what it was, Uncle Neely's show, and the wide receiver coach talk highly of him. So I got to go with Q Gibson. So, chat, who won? Who got the best wide receiver group? Y'all let me know. All right, here we go. JR said Omarion Miller, Draylon Miller, and K. Williams. Uncle Steve got JoJo Williams, Harge, and Farrakhan X. Myself, Sincere Brown, Cam Michael, and Quinn Gibson. Let us know who got the best wide receiver group on the panel. Texas Saints said JR. Everybody saying JR. X in the cut said JR. Tyree Small said JR. Everybody saying JR. Y'all just feel sorry for JR. JR ain't done nothing. Hey, that feels sorry, bro. Me and Steve done beat him up for a whole month. Y'all feeling sorry for him. About JR. A1 Sports said, okay. Hey, cover the Palace said, BWatts. Appreciate that.
BWatts.
Yes, sir.
BWatts. You do know it's 12 games in the season.
Yeah.
So if you just only you start the season with 3 receivers and end it with 1, you're not gonna be that effective. But that's another story. Back to you, BWatts.
Yeah. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all for chiming in to help us get through this. Well, Steve, this is my funnest part of the show before we get into Colorado. Y'all give me 15 more minutes and I'll let y'all go. This is my funnest. I did it for the last 2 days. And I'm gonna end it here with today. Well, Uncle Steve, this past weekend, I went and saw my uncles. My uncle said, BWatts. He said, Bernard. I said, yes, sir. What's going on? He said, man, I enjoy y'all TV show on Tuesday night. I said, I appreciate that. But let me tell you something, nephew. I said, okay. Man, you got to tell JR to put that damn fan down, man. I said, you got to do that. Man, you're a grown man. You ain't got no business walking around with no fan, man. I said, JR ain't had no fan. No, nephew, you played a video. He was out there popping that fan. Don't even know he wired. See him? I said, no, man. So, hey, this message I want you to give to JR. All right. I said, I give it to him. Man, he sent me this video right here.
Now see another grown ass man out there with no fan. Y'all ain't got no business with one of these. This ain't for y'all, especially y'all from these other states. I know y'all don't know no better. It's for women. Women, the women. If you know what I'm saying, y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to. I feel like if you a man and you got a fan out there, you better be twisted with it too. I seen one dude pull it out like it was a switch. Somebody, oh, this is my part. Sir, you're going on the internet. Got your sons all out there with fans. When that fan part come on, man, it's a lot of other things you can do. You You can even crisscross it. You can do something basic. But I bet not see another fan. Do that shit in the comfort of your own home. I know the fan fun. It really is, though. But don't be out there embarrassing your wife. Hell, y'all trying to be Katana? So for all of y'all who don't know, take your fan and take your damn fan and Kyrie Irving behind the back there. Magic Johnson, no look past that. No more fans.
I said, hey, Kyrie Irving, that fan. Magic Johnson, that fan. I don't give a damn what you do with that fan. Just get rid of that fan. Out there acting like you Katana or something. Boy, I saw that man, that thing like it took me out, boy. That's my funnest today. All right. Hey, JR, you better Magic Johnson, that fan. Well, let's get on. Let's get it on, man. Let's get it on, my brother. Y'all, let's move on. Let's move on. All right, here we go. The next topic that I want to talk about to end the show is, here we go right here. You watch the Sports Talk with BWatts. All right. Who will replace Colorado drafted stars? Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter, Lil Jimmy, and LaJohntay Webster. Well, let's start with the quarterback and get it out the way. Which quarterback in the 2025 season do you think will replace Shedeur Sanders? Talk to me, JR.
I mean, it's another Texas native, man, from Cedar Hill. You know where he's from, Cedar Hill, Texas. We talking about no other than your boy, BWatts. We talking about the salt shaker himself. So, I mean, it's K-Salt, man. That's who's going to replace Shedeur this year. It's going to be K-Salt. Juju going to get his turn, but it's K-Salt time right now. It's you, Steve.
Well, it's quick. I'm going opposite Pepper.
What did you say? I missed it. What did you say?
I'm doing opposite. I'm saying Pepper. So what's the opposite of Pepper?
Leave it up to Steve, man. Leave it up to Steve, man. Leave it up to Steve. Hey, you leave it up to Steve, bro. He will tell you your answer, boy. Hey, ain't no explanation, is it? It's just plain and simple. Get it out the way. Well, check this out. This is why I ran across. 15 seconds of it.
We got it. This number 3 from Colorado. Everyone said he's supposed to be the starter, so let's check out some highlights from this spring game. Here we got it. First play. Let's see what he gives us. Okay, we got some play action. Ooh, nice little dump off. Okay, we'll take the little 2. We'll take the 2, but let's look at the release on that. Okay, came out a little hot. It came out a little hot. Here we go, second rep. We see that he's rolling out that pocket a lot. Can throw it on the run easily. He's making that look real easy right there. That's not an easy throw to make, fellas. That's beautiful. Here we go, man. Let's see another rep. Drops back in that pocket. O-line's not blocking. Makes nothing out of something. Come on, wide receiver. Come on, dog. You see the D-line's getting after your quarterback, and then just look at this. Look at it, man. The ball touch your hands, dog. I know Coach Prime gonna have you on the bench, dog. The ball touch your hands. You gotta come down with it, dog. Look at this. What are you, the DB? Or the wide receiver? I'm confused.
Dude, that tickled me, man. K-Salt, like, he laid it out there, man. But check this out, though, Uncle Steve. During the spring game, JR, I like the way K-Salt moved the ball with the second team. He didn't try to go for the home run. He didn't try to go viral. I think Juju was overthrowing, a little nervous. But K-Salt showed his veteran leadership, the way he moved the ball and played that quarterback position. But like I say, I'm going to hang my hat on that here. It's going to be K-Salt all the way. And I like how he used the tight end and the running back out of the backfield. He didn't hesitate. He quickly got the ball to him. That's what I saw from K-Salt.
Same thing. That's why I'm picking K Salt. It ain't just because he's from Texas. It ain't just because he's from Texas. Cause that'd just be petty of me. But you said it. He's that veteran. We talking about this is 5th year of college football. He understands what's at stake. He understands how to go about moving a team down the field. We talking about a young man that went 12-0 at his previous school. He know what winning football looks like. K-Salt. It's K-Salt.
All right. Let's move on to the Travis Hunter, wide receiver. Which player you'll be looking to see who's going to replace a drafted star at that wide receiver position from Travis Hunter?
What's that song by Keith Sweat? Nobody who can love you like me. Nobody who can. Hey, nobody. Generation. We can't throw around the word generational and then say somebody replace me. It just ain't happening, BWatts. So Keith Sweat made the perfect song. Nobody, baby. Nobody. He's not being replaced.
Uncle Steve, which player has the potential as a wide receiver on this team? Yeah, I gotta change the question. Look like JR didn't understand. As the wide receiver for Colorado.
I'm gonna go JR, you did answer the question correctly, because if you're a generational talent, you're not replacing generational talent. Now you're gonna get someone that can try to get those numbers. Now for the numbers, I'm gonna go with Sincere Brown because he's explosive. Sincere Brown is explosive. He is a big play receiver. Now that's the one I think that can get the numbers. But I don't know if Sincere Brown got that dog like Travis got. Travis, when it's catches that Travis made that he shouldn't have made. That one that they were holding him, Shedeur told him, just catch it. And he went and just caught it, and the guy holding him down. It's plays that Travis made that it's that he wants the ball. Travis wants it. But number-wise, I think Sincere Brown, I'll make it short, Sincere Brown could get those numbers. Back to you, BWatts.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I'm going with Sincere Brown on that too. I think he'll be the one. I think he's going to be a 1,000-yard receiver. That's just me. I'm calling, since I've been doing this thing, I ain't calling nothing wrong yet. I ain't seen that no video. Y'all ain't told me I said nothing wrong yet. So, hey, it is what it is. So, I must be a genius or something. Am I in the encyclopedia? Oh, she said not yet. We on our way then. But look at that 2025 version.
Keep drinking that Moscato.
I know Steve didn't like. I know Steve don't like though. All right, Travis Hunter, the defensive back. Colton Hood is gone, who I thought would be better than Travis on that defensive side. Well, let me tell you something, JR. For the defensive back, Travis Hunter. I haven't seen it yet, but I did a deep dive and a dude named Tion Parks. I'm not saying he's gonna be Travis Hunter. Oh boy. Woo-hoo-wee. From Illinois State. He's special. He's special. Now I don't know if RJ Johnson, Preston Hards, or DJ McKinney can do what Travis Hunter did. But right now, I got to get an edge, Uncle Steve and JR, to DJ McKinney. But I'm eager to see Tion Parks.
Nobody, BWatts. It's not gonna happen. Look, look. DJ, my guy, but it ain't gonna. Nah, dog. I can't do it. Dog. We talking about Heisman? No, dog. It ain't gonna happen, man. Ain't gonna happen, man. Same thing Unc said about Travis on the offensive side. Travis made plays and had abilities on the defensive side that was unmatched. One thing that stuck out to me, Travis ain't that fast. He ain't that. Then he went and hawked that dude down when nobody else would. He came all the way across the field, stopped touchdown. I ain't seen nobody else on Colorado defense do that. And I pulled for DJ. But my answer again is nobody, baby. That's me. See you, Uncle Faith.
Hey, sound like you been hanging out with Shedeur, man. Can't down what I'm saying, bro.
Hey, you got to give it to JR, man. JR has a point. They didn't throw at the man's side. And one time he was messing around, they got him one time out of the whole year, on that when they beat him on a play. But they didn't throw to him. That means a whole side ain't being used, and he won a game, and Baylor was making a tackle. So this is what I'll say. For him on defense, they're going to have to use a scheme in which they're going to have to go zone. I think as a scheme and as a unit, in order to create what Travis did, they're going to have to do it as a unit. It ain't no one person. They're going to have to come up with a scheme, and their pass rush is going to generate the pass rush to make them a better squad in the back as far as DBs. So it's going to be a unit and scheme for me. Back to you, BWatts.
All right. Give me a short answer. Both of y'all. Did losing Colton Hood hurt the defensive back?
Yeah.
Steve?
No, next man up. It provides another opportunity for somebody else. You can't, because what if Colton Hood was hurt? What you going to do? It's the next man up. You keep it moving.
All right. Well, also, Jimmy Horn left. Which wide receiver can replace Jimmy Horn Jr.?
Oh, look, no disrespect to Jimmy. Jimmy was hurt all year. So if you look at the numbers from just a pure number standpoint, I mean, you can pick Isaiah Hodge. You can pick.
Hey, I helped you out. Can replace Jim. Jim ain't did nothing this year. Come on, y'all. Let's be honest. He ain't do that this year.
J5, he ain't do that this
year. Hey, BWatts. How's everybody getting on us and JR throwing scuds? He balls over Baghdad, man.
I know it, man. I know it.
Where all the people at? Where all the people at the chat on JR? JR throwing scuds, man. I think I'm in Baghdad.
Hey, that's what he wanted. Hey, he wanted to say, man, shoot. Jimmy Horn ain't did nothing, man. Dude.
I'm gonna be down there in Charlotte. This summer just to see when they open the workouts to the fans. I'm coming down there for that. I'll be appreciating.
Jimmy gonna swing on you too. You said that man ain't doing that.
Jimmy don't swing on me, dog. I'm a nobody, Jimmy. Please, dog.
Hey, man.
Jimmy was hurt this year, man. So you can pick a few people, man.
Them dudes at work said, "Hey, I had a couple of them young guys at work, man. He said, shit, man, I'm finna quit this job. I'm finna go enroll in college, get with Colorado. Hell, he got Jimmy Horn. Drafted. He gonna get me drafted." I said, dog, what? He said, BWatts, he ain't played the last 5 games. He said, I'm going to go there and tell him, man, my mama and my daddy locked up. I said, dog, what?
If you can't recruit somebody with that record, man, that's a record there, boy.
That's a record there, boy.
Drafted.
Hey,
I'll tell you. Drafted.
I ain't fooling with y'all, man.
Hey, I'm the happy for him.
Phillips is the man. When you can get players drafted like that.
Right. Yeah. And he got Will Shepherd in on the team, bro. You know, they ain't had no 1,000 yards receiving.
And he got Weaver the year before.
Yeah, because Jimmy didn't get but 1 touchdown.
That's it.
You know? And they got drafted, bro.
He had 2, but he had to throw them deuces up.
Yeah, he
Yep.
told the business up there. Yeah, yeah, man. So you
Shout out
got
to
Draymond.
J5 though, man.
You got, yeah, you
I'll be
gotta get
down
a
there
shot.
in Charlotte. For real, for real.
Hey Jimmy, don't even let him come your way. Took one of them milks out of the back seat of his truck
Nah,
and throwed it
man.
at you,
Hey,
big dog.
I'm coming down there, man. I want an autograph and everything, man. Shout out to J5, man.
Oh man.
Hey, Jimmy gonna get that pen and just throw it down, baby.
Yeah. Oh man. Coach Ray said, hold on now, Jimmy in Florida, but y'all need to hold on now. But I'm glad, hey, I mean, it go to show you as a wide receiver to play with Coach Prime and that wide receiver coach. That'd be a good teammate. And boy, I get you in there. I get you in there. That's a testimony, not just because of Jimmy. You got to look at Will Shepherd number 2.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah. He got him in there, bro. He got him in there. And then play a little special team. Shit, they got Hearn Smith on. Yeah.
Look,
All right.
Jimmy did things that it didn't pop off on tape. But when you go back and look at certain parts of the game, there was a key block. Jimmy was involved. Clearing out one side of the field, Jimmy was involved. Then he got hurt. He missed a multitude of games, but then he went to the NFL Combine. He did exactly what he needed to do to get himself drafted. So Jimmy, when you see me out there hanging over the partition with my shirt, sign it for me, bro. That's all I ask, J5. Salute to you, big dog.
All right. Check this out. LeJohntay Webster. LeJohntay Webster was a dog before he got to Colorado, Steve. He caught 108 passes. Then he got to Colorado and played with Shedeur, Jimmy, Will Shepherd, and a Heisman Trophy wide receiver and Travis Hunter. And he still caught over 80 passes, 937 yards. That's amazing. That's amazing. And which wide receiver on Colorado right now has a similar game as him, who you think can replace LeJohntay Webster?
I think the easiest pick will be Q from 6, but I'm gonna go a little bit. Hey, shout out to Coach Dre, man. I'm gonna go with a Florida boy. I'm gonna go with Isaiah Hodge. I think Isaiah Hodge can be that similar player to LeJohntay. So that's my pick, Isaiah Hodge. Shout out to Florida, Coach Dre.
I'm gonna go completely different. I'm gonna go with LeJohntay's leadership because his numbers. I don't think you're gonna get nobody on that team this year that's gonna be able to do what he did last year as far as that. So I'm gonna go with leadership. I'm gonna go with the other Miller. I'm gonna go with Draylon. Draylon's leadership is what you need in that room that LeJohntay brought to that receiver room. Being a leader, being a guide, and being someone that's going to be in the right place at the right time. So I'm going completely different. I'm not looking at his size and stuff like that. I'm going Draylon Miller for the other things that LeJohntay brought was leadership, always being where he's supposed to be, being responsible and helping others. So I'm going with Draylon.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. Both of them good pick. You can't go wrong with neither one of them pick. You got Draylon or Isaiah Hodge. I can't argue with that. So I ain't got no comeback on that. Well, over the weekend, Uncle Steve and JR, Coach Prime is busy working. I got 5 minutes. He busy working. He recruiting. He is out there recruiting. And what I mean by recruiting, check this out. Now, we know Coach Prime can get some wide receiver. We know he can get some defensive back. Well, guess what, Steve? Guess what, JR? He got some hauls up there this weekend. Brett and I don't forgot the other dude name. Beck, whatever their name. I don't forgot their name. I know one of them named Brett. But man, if he can land these two big guys him, what would it do? And what would it say about Coach Prime and the culture he trying to build up there in Colorado? JR.
BWatts, you talking about Brett Kohler J and Deacon Schmidt. Those two guys that was
Deacon,
photoed
okay.
there with recruiting coordinator Corey Phillips, and I forget the other guy's name. Shout out to him though. But you said it right, BWatts. Hey, Coach Prime and that staff, they recruiting. They getting it done. Man, them some big boys. Cornbread fed, Colorado bred. Yeah, Doc. Hey, I'm rubbing my hands like Birdman. We need them. And there was another guy there too, another lineman. So we need them hogs, man. So I like that. Coach Prime recruiting. It's too young, Steve.
The one that goes to the IMG and those two that go to IMG, that defensive end that they got that's all world that only played a year, that remind people of Hutchinson. This is what I would say. And this is how important that was. Those young men went to Juju's apartment and spent time with Juju. Juju is smart. The golden boy is smart.
Yeah.
He realizes if we get those boys in that building, because they playing, one gonna play center and the other one can go over there on tackle, and you got Jordan Seaton on that other tackle, man, you have built your line for the next 3 to 4 years when it comes to Juju, when you bring those boys in. And what I've noticed is this, I'll make it quick. IMG players get on that field a whole lot faster than other players because of their advancement. They look at the body size and everything else and their advancement. What I'd add is this. If I'm Coach Prime, I would tweak my recruiting this way. For boys that go to IMG, me personally, I'm paying them a little bit more to get them into that building, because if you pay them what you'll realize, you could pay 2 other people that price, but you're not getting what you're getting from IMG. It's the quality. It's certain things, quality over quantity. I'm going to pay for those boys because those boys would get Juju and Coach Prime what they want to. That's national championship type players. And that's what I would do. Back to you, BWatts.
All right. One more player. They also had a commitment from a running back, D. Taylor. I don't know if y'all did your research on him or not. What addition you think he add to that backfield? I know one thing. He fast and I don't know what. He fast dude, JR.
DeKalen Taylor, little track hawk. That's what they call him.
Yeah.
Little track hawk. Little hawk. That's what I'm calling him, little hawk, little track hawk. You know, them track hawks, man. That's them Mopar cars. They move. So I went to go watch that tape. He can run. He remind me of D. Eddie, old Dylan Edwards. Dylan Edwards could run. So that's what he remind me of. So I like it. Little change of pace, we need that. Because obviously with BWatts shipping players off left and right, my guy left IA. Thanks, BWatts. So it looks like we gonna be with DH, that guy Hayden. Salute to him. But little track hawk gonna come in there, he gonna shake some things up. So yeah. Little track hawk, little hawk. Still
he got a skill set that they looking for. He's a home run hitter. He can catch out the backfield. He can run between the tackles. He can run between the guards. So he's one of those players that Marshall Faulk loves, that he knows when you got a home run hitter, man, every time he get the ball, he can take it to the house. That's what you want. And he's going to scare some teams. And then what I like about him, he's big as far as his frame, but he's small as far as his height. And you're not going to be able to see him when you got 6, 7 dudes and things like that. So it's going to be hard to see him. And by the time you do see him, pew, he gone. Back to you, BWatts.
All right. Last question. We got 30 seconds. Get it off. Breakout player on the defensive side in 2025.
Arden Walker.
You stole Steve, man.
if we're gonna say breakout player, I'm gonna go with Wiggins.
Wiggins.
Touche.
Oh, that's good.
I'm gonna go if
That's
we're saying,
good.
because to me, and the reason I'm saying that, because if you're saying breakout, Arden Walker got numbers. A lot of players who have numbers, it's not a breakout unless you double them or quadruple them. I'm looking at a player that, when I say breakout, didn't do not hardly anything, and then all of a sudden, boom, like Wade last year. Wade had a breakout to me because he came in there and he ain't played them an X amount of game, but he pretty much led them in sacks. If you look at per game, it was Wade. So that's why I'm saying I think Wiggins can come in there and he'll be able to get to the quarterback and have the opportunity to do a breakout. That's for me. Back to you, BWatts.
BWatts, we know who you picking.
All right.
You ain't got to say it. We know who you gonna pick.
I gotta say, Big Barnes gonna be the man. Big Barnes gonna be the man, the man, the man. He gonna anchor that defensive front. And Quinn Barnes got a chance to go out there and write his ticket to the NFL if he go out there and ball out like I expect him to do. I haven't been wrong. Check your encyclopedia 2025. Well, look at Steve. Steve out there blowing bubbles, man. hey, I'm gonna tell you like that dude my aunt told JR, man, you better Magic Johnson that bubble thing. Kyrie Irving. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all. And Quinn Barnes will be the man. He blowing them big bubbles. Oh, boy. He showed y'all in that spring game. Hey, A1 Sport, ain't no jumping outside. That boy ain't doing that. But anyway, man, we appreciate y'all tonight, man. It was a fun night, man. A fun night. We want to thank everybody who rocked with us tonight. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the ones who joined the membership. I appreciate it. If you want to continue to support the broadcast, join the membership, join the membership, join the membership. I want to thank Uncle Steve, JR Boxing, for this Tuesday night. And appreciate the chat for always being here with us. Man, I'm telling you, one of the hottest shows that I have. I love them all, but this one is rising to the cage. They never fail. These guys never fail. All right. Last word, and we out of here, fellas.
Hey, BWatts, it's always good chopping it up with you. Uncle Steve, same thing. Salute to you. Let me go ask my old lady where her fan at so we can make another TikTok video. We going viral tonight, BWatts.
Say you going viral. JR say you going viral tonight, boy. Hey, I'm gonna tell my uncle, boy. He said, he ain't letting it go. He got those boots on the job.
Salute to the guys, man. Salute to the chat. Appreciate the love. I appreciate it.
It's always nice to be around family, be around good people. We thank you for coming in, spending time with us. And man, we get to smile and laugh. How many times you get to smile and laugh? We get angry enough. You know, we have a frown on our face enough. And this is a time when you can smile, laugh at each other, have a good time, and then, you know, say, hey, it was really nice to listen to some comments from some people that really have a good heart and really have the right intent to see people grow and be better. That's what makes your channel nice, BWatts. Your chat wants the best for these young men, and that's a nice thing. You got JR there encouraging young men also, and it's one of those things. We're going to grow together, and when we grow together, we'll be better together. So thank y'all in the chat. It's always nice, but like I said, BWatts, my hours are from 8 to 9, and I'm on Tuesday only. My other shows, you know, that I come and do special appearances, I'm closing those off because I'm just doing something different. I'm the Tuesday band, so you remember that. Back to you, BWatts.
Hey, JR, he's still gonna get that text when he click on the nut. You heard him, did you, Coach Dre? Hey, man, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I tell you what, I'm gonna strike a deal with you, big dog. I'm gonna give you Mother's Day off. I ain't gonna text you the link on Mother's Day. But you better bet your top dollar you're gonna get that text next Sunday, though. And bye.
Are you practicing to practice or you practicing to be great?
Which way am I going?
coming. You on the way.
Who else wants some? They say my D-line didn't exist. Bullshit.
Visit